What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Some more remix drafting as we anxiously await some of that early access Thunder Junction ahead of us in a couple days. So we'll do some more of this artifact theme format where you opened Goblin Engineer, pick one, pack one. Again, I think I did this in another video, but more of a fun card than it is a good card, unless you can really get the correct components, but not a card I think you want to first pick. We got a Captain Storm here, that's pretty good. Daneth is pretty nice in the non-artifact deck, especially the green-white one. Sifter, Courier, Prototype, Vault Scourge is great. I could take like any number of these cards and be pretty happy with it. You know what? I'm going to take the Vault Scourge. I didn't have much time, and this goes into any deck anyways. 1 mana, 1/1 flying lifelink's got to be solid enough, right? Ooh, can we follow up with a Tezzeret's Touch? Enchanted Artifact is a creature with base power and toughness 5/5 in addition to its other types. And you know what's insane with Tezzeret's Touch? You can put it on the indestructible lands to make a 5/5 indestructible. Let's do that. Let's take the second pick, Tezzeret's Touch, over any of these other cards. Again, lots of playables, but I want to try something new here since we've done some of the other archetypes already. And yeah, we're just going to slam dunk now the Mistvault Bridge. Perfect. This is a great start. Cast Down's got to be excellent. Stern Lesson, another Vault Scourge. I've actually noticed that a lot of the threats are... I don't know. I just lost my train of thought for some reason. Okay, brain fart. I don't know. Baby brain, dad brain, I guess. But in any case, we could take a second Vault Scourge over Cast Down if we wanted to. Gotta replay the video and my eyes just like glaze over and I lose my train of thought. I kind of want to take Vault Scourge. Let's try again. Let's try something a little bit different. I'm gonna pass the removal and just take the good creature. Welding Sparks here, Freebooter, Maulfist. I think the Cogwork Wrestler is pretty solid too, honestly. Might not be as good in this format as LCI, but haven't played with enough of the format to actually figure that out, so let's do that. Don't think Prototype's any good. Nor do I think Freebooter's all that great. We could just take another land here. Probably better, just in case. Let's see, with 3 mana, 3/1 flyer, is that good enough? I don't think so. We might want to stay open now to a different color instead of blue then. Maybe take the Junkyard Genius. Could be like a red-black aggro deck. We can still get value by running some of the artifact lands, potentially. Especially if we get some of the affinity cards. Past, I think, a Mere Enforcer in pack 1, our opening pack. If you never played with Vault Scourge back in the day of, like, Cranial Platings, you're certainly missing out. Damn, Archbound Shikari is really good, too. ETB put a 1/1 counter on each other artifact creature you control, and it's got modular, too. We could take Candy Trail, I guess. But I think I just like taking another bridge there. Ornithopter, Juggernaut. Let's take the flyer. Land versus Secrets of the Key. I'm not huge on Secrets of the Key. Contagious Vorak also just seems better overall. Yeah, we'll stay a little bit open. Instead of taking blue-black cards, which is kind of our main colors right now, we'll see if we can get some other stuff. This squad's playable. Retrofitter Foundry. And we already have 1 Ornithopter to go along with it. Yeah, this card's just too good. It is slow, but the value you can generate off of it is crazy. Basically a colorless bomb. What are we losing out on here? Not too many things. Yeah, I mean, it's just colorless and it's GG. I think I've had this now in a couple of these artifact drafts. Not that I've done too many of them, but it's always a nice one to have. So what are we doing here? Remember, you do not need to be playing black for Vault Scourges because of the Phyrexian mana. These are generally just colorless. Cast them on turn 1, get good value, you know? Drown in Ichor. Obliterating Bolt's pretty good. I guess black is the most overlapping color we have, though, so we still probably want to take it. Seems fine. Sinking. Nothing much to proliferate right now. I guess we have one map plus the squad, potentially. Though usually you're going to make a servo with this card, right? Ooh, Vengeful Rebel's good. 3-2 with the Revolt of giving a creature -3/-3. Works nicely with like the Foundry. Easy way to sacrifice something. It does feel like, once again, green is open. Every single one of these drafts I've done, green has just felt extremely open and good. Oh, holy smokes, what a pack. Ruin Raider Fatal Push. I think I'm going to take the inverse Bob here. Not inverse, but close enough. Beginning of your end step, if you attack to reveal the top card of your library, put in your hand, you lose life equal to that card's mana value. It's pretty good. Yeah, this looks like a great start. And again, an archetype I haven't tried out yet if we end up in blue-black, or red-black. I guess both of those I haven't done. I guess Archaeo Mender's alright here. Over Mechanaut. Well, we're not even close to playing Mechanaut since black's our main. Scream Puff. Another Ornithopter. The Puffman's just a good top-end card. It's not like the Ornithopter's all that good in our deck, but again, it does get a little bit better because I have the Foundry. Yeah, that's fine. Greta, damn. Which is okay, not very synergistic. Rebuke is probably okay as well. Cohort is not bad. Kind of like taking the Rebuke there. Guess I'll take the Puff now. Maybe lean into the blueness. Wouldn't mind getting like one big bomb. Man, Wave Sifter's so good. Do I try splashing that? I have a bridge already and 2 Ornithopters, probably. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Really late red burn spells. Crazy. A little bit of red fixing, welding sparks. Red just coming around from that direction. Lion Sash, our rare, opened in pack 3. We have an Essence Extraction, a Bobble, not too much else. I don't think Extraction's all that good. It's just like, okay, right? I don't want to just take the free roll Bobble here. Let's do that. Could also consider, I guess, maybe the bridge for red splashing. Wow. Oh man, Angel of Invention. Is that worth warping at this point? No, I can't. Single white I would, but double white's too hard. Let's take the reverse engineer here. A card I would like to get is Bone Splitter too, actually, with the 2 Scourges and the 2 Ornithopters. Bone Splitter, I think, would be surprisingly great. Maybe not surprisingly, just would be great. I think I'll probably be better off just not even playing the Wave Sifter. Mirror Enforcer, probably alright here. Over Power Stone, Prodigy. Another Vault Scourge, another Bridge, Chromatic. Yeah, I would really like to get a Bone Splitter now with 3 Scourge. Probably would even end up running 2 if we could find 2 more Bone Splitters. Cast Down or Glare? I bet you Cast Down is still better than Glare in this format. Though there are a handful of good legendaries, of course. Damn. War Whip as well. Harvester's alright. Fenhaller's pretty good here too, I would guess. Improvise for artifacts. Can I get the Bone Splitter on the wheel? That would be such a big pickup. I don't think I'm going to, though. So the other artifact lands, they don't help with the improvise here, but they do help with affinity. But I don't know if that's quite good enough. I mean, they're also fine for the Tezzeret's Touch, but I think we have enough targets for that. Ah, that Bone Splitter. Yeah. Not getting Bone Splitter really sucks. I think that makes the deck a lot worse now. Maybe I needed to have taken it. I'm not sure. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I might just cut the Scream Puff and run the Foundry Screecher. Just to run all the evasive creatures. Infinite Welding Sparks. Yeah, there's regret. Regret on no Bone Splitter, but oh well. I think our deck is still solid. Maybe not as good as it might have been, but we can roll with this. All right, let's go to round 1. Let's see if we can get some peeps with the triple Scourgies. On the play, no Vault Scourge, but this hand looks alright. Turn 2 Ornithopter with a couple of early... not early, but affinity-ish creatures. Dang it. Really need to hit a spell next turn. If we hit Bobble, I can cast Mirror Enforcer. Oh. That's brutal. Oh, kept a slow hand and then ripped nothing but land off the top. Nice last turn. Yeah, if they can kill this Enforcer, we're in bad shape. Our draw has not come together. They're on green-black, which is usually more the anti-artifact deck. They'll still have some artifacts, of course, but for the most part, yeah. Look at this, is just green-black food. Crushing me. At least Bobble let me cast the Fenhauler a turn early. Opponent with the Yorgos. They're drawing Greta. Yeah, their deck's great. Green-black food. Maybe I'm supposed to be running 16 land when I have 2 Ornithopters. Give him the Yorgo back. I'm definitely getting crushed here, don't get me wrong. Alright, I've had enough of you. What do we need to draw? Reverse Engineer would be a good start. Okay, there's the Greta. Making the foods. Alright, that's only sorcery, so we can block like that. They can sack and make the Scavenger a 5 if they had wanted to. Maybe they're just going to draw a card off it. Hey, there's the reverse. And a Scourge. Okay. Don't want to be paying life here. And I can still cast the Rebuke off of the Convoke, or whatever, Improvise. Oh, the Blood Fountain, that's going to get us. I can get back the Hamlet Glutton and stuff, too. Karn as well, huh? Yeah, we're pretty dead here. I'm not dead on board, but I'm forced to chump their Hollow Scavenger if they attack with everything. I think I might move down to 16 lands before we queue up for the next game. What's in my sideboard that I can bring in instead? Just the Scream Puff and the Prototype, I guess. Oh. Well, they definitely should have attacked with everything there. Oh, them making mistakes only gives us false hope. Alright, GG's. Maybe if we drew like Retrofit or Foundry there, we might have had a small chance. Because they would have taken a couple turns to get their Glutton back. They would have taken 4. And then they couldn't cast immediately. I don't know. Am I supposed to be running 16 lands? Yeah, I guess I'll try to run the Scream Puff. And 16 it. Though I know now that I'm cutting a land, I'm gonna get wrecked. We'll see. It is what it is, if it happens. Hey, no, that's a good hand. Turn 1 Scourge. Turn 2 Scourge with tap land. Actually, I guess now we will preserve our life total. So if I draw Bobble, I can cast the Fenhauler again. Wow, the red-white aggro is real. Do I want to cast down the Tawashi? Guess I do. I suppose I'll trade the Screecher for their Mandible. Oh, see? Oh, God. Bone Splitter would have been so clutch in my deck. Alright, let's trade it with the Lifelinker. That's a good draw because I can go Scourge into Hauler. Perfect. Alright. I mean, 3/1/1 flying lifelinks is very good versus Boros. Go, Scourge, go! On the board. Sometimes that's all you can ask for. We can still live the Scourge into Tezzeret's Touch Dream, though. That's still on the table. It's a nice hand. Man, we can make a 4/4 on... well, it could have been as soon as turn 2 if we had 2 untapped lands, but... Mouser. Oh no, they have a kill spell? Man, that's real bad. Oh no. Alright. Well, remember when I brought in Scream Puff and cut a land? Because that's what's happening right here. Oh, they missed a land as well. Okay. Not all is bad now. Actually, we can do some pretty cool things possibly in the next couple turns. The War Whip. Alright. So we can go Ornithopter pass. We can sack the Ornithopter the Foundry to make a 4/4. If we need. Holding up Cast down here is pretty good. If they don't do anything worthwhile, we can make a 1/1 end of turn, and then sack the 1/1, make a Thopter and Vengeful Rebel on our turn. Bullshock Splitter. More equipments. What is the wording on this again? So 1 less to activate. That's really good with Foundry too. want to make my land drops here, or do I want to develop? I guess this is fine. Because we still hold up cast. There's the Tezzeret's Touch as well. Okay. Chief of the Foundry. Yikes. I guess we might as well rebuke that then. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm gonna take 8, go to 8. Let's see. So we can attack for 1 here. Sack it. Make a Thopter. Turn on the Rebel. I think I'm supposed to kill their 2/2 double striker and then cast down their giant when they equip. Good. Perfect. And Drown is great for their Scourge. They can't give it Trample though, so I don't need to do it right now. In fact, I think this is just a turn we want to get the Puff online. So like if they suit up their Scourge, we can, that's fine. You can block with Ornithopter, sack the Ornithopter, make a 4/4. Or not the Ornithopter, but the regular Thopter, I should say. That's pretty good too. Alright, so we're going to pass here. I think the plan is to Chrome Prowler their Scourge. Make a 1/1 token. And then we can Tezzeret's Touch the 1/1 token next turn. And drown their Mouser, kill them or something. Or equips. If I turn this Ornithopter into a 4/4, do I win? Kill their Mouser. I'd be 1 short, I think. No, I could go... That's risky, though. I don't think there's a need to do that, right? We're pretty far ahead here. Yeah, good thing I didn't. This forces some kind of block. Nice, and then we can just drown their Vault Scourge. That'll be that. GG's. Nice. Foundry OP, baby. Woo. I think that was only game 3, though, right? We're 2-1 now. Keep it going. All right, all right. Great looking hand here. Very good looking hand here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and bobble here. They have a foundry too. Oh no. The Battle of Foundries, huh? Let's see. So we're gonna play another Vault Scourge and then activate our Foundry as well. Damn. Alright, well they had a way to kill mine. Let's go Cartographer. Use the map on one of our Vault Scourges. I don't think we want the 3-1 flyer when they can just make a 1-1 flyer off of their Foundry. In fact, they could make a 4-4 this turn. 1 mana to sack the 1-1 into a Thopter, untap for 3 and make it a 4-4. Ah! Dude, we're getting wrecked here. If I make this attack, all they simply do is just make another 1-1. But I guess I have to do this. Oh, they're not going to block with the other 1-1? Okay, that makes sense. Sure. They're just going to do it at end of turn. Yeah, I'd say we're very, very unlikely to win this game. Just going to get soloed by the other Foundry. Good beats. Okay, that was one of our better draws. Okay. Oh, they're just gonna keep making 1-1s, I guess. Sure. Not that I can beat that either. They have 5 cards in their hand still, too. Ugh. Oh man, the Foundry with the Pitiless Plunder is kind of sick. Let's kill that now. Make them sack their thing right at this moment. Oh, they're so... Well, I guess that makes sense that they're so quick to trade when they have the Foundry. Yeah. This is one of those games where you just know you're dead, but it won't end for another 10 turns unless you concede. I don't actually think we have outs to the Foundry. That is surprisingly good. All right. Deadly Dispute. All right, sack in response, get 2 cards and a treasure. All right, Ruin Raider. Save me. And back to dead. Alright, if I draw a land next turn, I am gonna concede. I've seen enough here. We are way too far behind. God, I mean, that doesn't even do anything. Sack the servo, get a Thopter. They have enough mana to untap and make a 4/4 construct or golem or whatever it is. Construct. Well, on the bright side, you get to see the power of Foundry, even if it's not me doing it. Alright, GG's, yeah. Absolutely demolished. Would have been a really weird game had we kept our Foundry, had they not killed it. We might have been able to pressure them enough if ours hadn't died, but, I mean, that's a moot point, of course, so... GG's. Go next. Alright, on to the next. This hand really wants to draw one of our artifact lands on turn 1. Turn 1 artifact land, turn 2 Ornithopter, turn 3 animate the land and attack for 5 immediately. Ah! They've got to be show-offs with all the Bone Splitters. Another red-white beatdown deck. Oh, and they have Jorkadine! Whenever it attacks, it gets +X/+X, where X is the number of equipped creatures you control. Then if Jorkadine's power is 4 or greater, draw a card. So this is hitting me for 5 and drawing my opponent a card. We are dead if we don't draw removal next turn is basically what happens here. I mean, I can turn my Ornithopter into a 5/5, but it's simply just trading with them. Like, I think it's better to probably Companion this turn. That is so sick. Oh, they should definitely be attacking with Perilous Mirror. What on earth? Gross. So sick. This tramples too, so if they have like any kind of trick, we're just straight up dead. I don't know why they're not attacking with more creatures. Yeah, so still taking 5 here, for example. Sheesh, their deck looks great. One removal spell, that's all we needed for Jorkadine, but at this point it looks like it's going to be way too late for anything. I mean, the Vault Scourge actually could get us there if we can touch it next turn. I think I like playing out the Mirror Enforcer first here. But 5/5 Flying Lifelink is not a bad way to start swinging things if we're not just dead this turn. Which I very well could be. I die to any number of things here, but I think I just block like this. I guess I can chump the 2. It's probably fine. I don't want to trade with that. Okay. Make a 5/5 Flying Lifelink. That's the start. That's the start of something. I think we're way too far behind already. How many extra cards did they already draw for Jorkadine? But trample. Are we dead? If we're not dead, we're very close. Probably have to chump this. Let's see. I think we're taking exactly 8. That is first strike too. So is it a chump? No, we are taking 9. So I have to chump. I have to chump like this? No, this doesn't even work. We just take way too much damage. GG's. I don't think there's a way to survive there. Even if we put the Ornithopter on, then the Perilous Mirror trading off kills us. Damn, we got absolutely demolished. One removal spell there for the Jorkadine on an early turn, and I think that's an easy win, but yeah, crushed. I mean, again, I don't think my deck was that great. We really needed some ways to pump up the Scourge. That one Bone Splitter I saw in Pass is going to come back to haunt me. And yeah, no, I mean, I'm still enjoying this format, even though that draft didn't go so hot. I think there are a lot of cool things that you can do in it. It's not quite a cube, but it's like a high-powered draft format for sure. So I think we have one more day of this left, and then we'll be bringing some early access of Thunder Junction. Thanks for watching.